Hey everyone, today we are revisiting the Google Pixel 7a in 2025. It's been a couple of years since its launch and a lot has changed in the smartphone world. But the big question is the Pixel 7a still worth buying in 2025? I have used this phone extensively and in this video I'll break down everything you need to know. The good, the bad and the things no one talks about. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the unboxing experience. The Pixel 7a comes in a sleek box, but don't expect too much inside. You get the phone, a USB-C cable, a quick switch adapter and some paperwork. No charger, no case and no screen protector. The phone itself has a 6.1-inch OLED display with a 90Hz refresh rate. It's not the fastest or most advanced panel, but it's still smooth for everyday use. The design is simple yet elegant with a plastic bag that looks like glass and an aluminum frame. However, the bezels are thick compared to modern phones and the screen to body ratio is just 81.8%. For 2025, this feels outdated, especially when budget phones offer slimmer bezels and higher screen to body ratios. The display is decent for indoor use with good colors and viewing angles, but outdoors it struggles. The peak brightness is around 1000 nits, which is not enough for direct sunlight. If you're someone who uses your phone outdoors a lot, this might be a deal breaker. One thing I love is the flat screen. It's easy to use and repairs are cheaper compared to curved displays. The haptics are also fantastic. It feels premium, almost like an iPhone. But the button placement is awkward. The power button is too close to the volume rocker and I kept pressing the wrong button multiple times. It's a small thing, but it gets annoying. Under the hood, the Pixel 7a has Google's Tensor G2 chip. For everyday tasks like browsing, social media and streaming, it's smooth and fast. But when it comes to gaming or heavy camera usage, the phone heats up a lot. I played games like BGMI and COD Mobile, and while the performance was good, the heating was uncomfortable. There is no dedicated cooling system. If you're a gamer, this might not be the best choice in 2025. Now let's talk about the camera. The main reason people buy Pixel phones. The Pixel 7a has a 64 megapixel main camera and a 13 megapixel ultra wide camera. In good lighting, the photos are stunning with great colors and details. Even in low light, the photos are decent, but there is a noticeable noise if you zoom in. For videos, the quality is good in daylight, but in low light, it struggles with noise and stabilization. The camera app is packed with useful features, but it's missing some advanced options like background blur control in portrait mode or dual video recording. If you're a content creator, you might find these limitations frustrating. One major issue is the heating during camera usage. Even after 10 to 15 minutes of recording, the phone gets uncomfortably hot. This is something many users have complained about online. The Pixel 7a has a 4385 mAh battery, but it's not enough for heavy users. With moderate usage, you will get around 5 to 6 hours of screen time. If you're gaming or using the camera a lot, you'll need to charge it twice a day. Charging is another pain point. It supports 18 watts wired and 7.5 watts wireless charging, but it takes over 2 hours to go from 0% to 100%. In 2025, this feels painfully slow compared to budget phones that offer 30 watts or even 65 watts fast charging. On the software side, the Pixel 7a runs pure Android, which is clean and ad-free. It launched with Android 13 and is promised 3 major OS updates and 5 years of security patches. That means it will get updates until 2026 and security patches until 2028. For 2025, this is still a strong point. You will get the latest Android features before most other phones. But keep in mind, after 2028, you won't get any more updates. So long-term users might want to consider this. The Pixel 7a has some nice extras like IP68 water resistance, stereo speakers and NFC. The sound quality is good and the call connectivity is solid. However, there is no headphone jack or micro SD card slot and the storage is capped at 128 GB. One thing to note is the eSIM support. While it's convenient, not all carriers in India support eSIM. So check with your provider before buying. So, who should buy the Pixel 7a in 2025? If you're a casual user who values clean software, timely updates, and a great camera in good lighting, this phone is still a decent choice, especially if you find it at a discounted price. But if you're a gamer, a heavy user, or someone who needs long battery life and fast charging, there are better options out there. The heating issues, slow charging, and average battery life are hard to ignore in 2025. To wrap it up, The Pixel 7a was a solid mid-range phone in 2023, but in 2025 it shows its age. The camera and software are still its strongest points, but the heating, battery life and charging speeds hold it back. If you can find it under 25,000 rupees, it's worth considering. But if you're spending more, there are newer phones that offer better value. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you still buy the Pixel 7a in 2025? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more honest reviews. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.